The question of why I'm in the storage room doesn't need to be addressed, but the fact that I'm working with an AI clone of my dad does need to be addressed. I'm currently working with Virtual JK, which is a replicant of my own father, and I'm making my business called the Yap Factory, where I work with channels who have been dead for a while, and I developed my first offer called the Channel Reboot, which is a video that'll be coming very soon, and I'm currently working with my first client, and expect a video on my dad's channel about where that's going and what is going to be in there in the future. But currently I am working with a replicant of my dad. Now, how has this been? It's been very strange. My dad sits in his office. He's not involved in the slightest. Well, obviously he gave me the name idea, but most of this stuff revolves solely around the fact that I'm talking to an AI of my dad. Now, this tool is very useful for one main reason, because Virtual JK, this smells like paint in here. Virtual JK isn't like the other AIs where it's very agreeable, but instead it shows a sense that this is how it's done, this is how we're going to do it, and this is what you should be doing next. Now, it's a very good, not a good coach, but my dad said this one thing before: it's a good consultant, but not a good coach. Now, what's the difference between a coach and a consultant? Well, a coach is someone who, I actually don't know the difference, but the fact is, it's a good consultant. I think Virtual JK has taught me very well how to make a business run smoothly, and it's guided me on a lot of the next steps that I need to take. This is the main thing that Virtual JK does for me. It guides me on the next step. Whenever I'm lost, whenever I don't know what to do next, I just ask the AI clone of my dad, and he's like, okay, do this next. And my dad doesn't help at all. He just says, go ask the AI clone of me. This is super cool. I think the next step in AI is going to be this kind of thing taking over, where AI just replaces all the medial tasks that humans just repeat over and over again. Like, my dad says the same stuff over and over again. And why can't you automate that? Because it's a human idea, but if the AI is not getting it wrong, which they do sometimes, then it's just good, right? And we can implement it into our lives in meaningful ways. Now, this doesn't mean that I'm going to only talk to Virtual JK about my business. He's the only person that I need as a coach or a consultant. This just means that he's a good source of what do I do next, and he's also a good source of ideas to bounce things off, because AIs are endlessly patient. Like, a human doesn't care what you're talking about. A human doesn't want to fucking listen to you all the time. A human just wants to say what they want to say. But an AI is a very good listener, because it's literally designed to only listen to you. That's one reason AIs are very useful in the fact. But yeah, when I need to do something, I just pull up Virtual JK in Google Chrome and I talk to him about what I do next, and that's gotten me very far. It's sure, it makes a few mistakes, and that's what all AIs do, and sometimes you need to correct those mistakes, because if you let the AI take you where you haven't already told it you want to go, then it'll just take you in a random, predetermined space. And that's a very big issue, because if you don't know where you're going, then how is an AI going to show you where to go? Now, I know where I'm going. Well, at least I sort of do. I have this rough framework, and when Virtual JK steps outside of that framework, I try to pull him back in and tell him, no, you can't do that. Now, that's the issue with how not knowing exactly what you want to do will get you some places. But when you do know exactly what to do, and when you do have a pretty solid foundation of what actually is the thing that you want, the next step that you want to take, then an AI can help you automate that, and can help you boost that. And Virtual JK, I was talking to the other day, I was trying to build a list of video ideas. Now, I don't ask AI for my video ideas, I just have them already set up on a Google Doc, and I gave it all these video ideas. I said I had all the writing already there, like all the plans, what exactly was going to happen, like the rough script, and it made that, formatted it into a video idea, and it made the hook, it made the intro, it made the problem, it made the solution, it made all of that stuff, and all the content was already there. But what AI is really good at, and what Virtual JK is also really good at, is formatting this into something that looks good and looks good for you. For example, you probably see on Instagram those posts that AI make or ChatGPT makes, the really cool looking graphic stuff. AI is great at packaging. AI is a great assistant. AI is something that is awful at making ideas, like vidIQ, this video up here. And Claude is awful at making ideas. It just makes horrendous slop that already exists. But when you feed it human ideas and you feed it human creativity, then it can actually turn that into something, especially when it's your creativity, because the more you feed the AI, the more it knows about you, and the more stuff that it can churn back out and repeat into something that you can share with Now, that is what AI should be. AI should be something that amplifies your creativity, amplifies the amount, and prevents you from doing all the mindless, pointless tasks, and all the 90% of the extra work that you do is just going to be erased, because AI is here to change that into something that's not necessarily mindless, but it's based on you. It's not just some mainstream idea that is refurbished and made into something that's technically original, but you can tell it's just been pasted and stitched together by other things that already exist. No, it's based on who exactly you are. This is what AI is meant to do. AI is meant to be that assistant that helps you, and that's what Virtual JK is heavily succeeding at. I may even make Virtual Max in the future, so you can just talk to yourself, basically. It's like speaking into a mirror. That was my video talking in the closet about Virtual JK and my experience with working with a clone of my dad. This was the App Factory.